Are you looking for the best multimedia monitors? In this video we will look at some of the best multimedia monitors. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Samsung Odyssey OLED G8/G80 SDS32DG80. The best monitor for movies we've tested is the Samsung Odyssey OLED G8/G80 SDS32DG80. This monitor is fantastic for watching movies and TV shows, as it has integrated smart TV functionality, and it comes with a remote. As a result, you can use it much like a Samsung TV with integrated apps like Netflix. It has a QD-OLED panel, which is what some high-end TVs use. This combines perfect black levels with a wide range of vivid and bright colors, making it ideal for watching content in dark rooms. It also makes small highlights pop against the rest of the image, which is great for watching HDR videos. Its high 4K resolution lets you watch your favorite content with a ton of detail, and the 32-inch screen is big enough for an immersive viewing experience. It's also a great choice for watching content with a friend next to you because it has wide viewing angles and fantastic ergonomics that let you adjust the screen to your preferred viewing position. One downside is that its picture quality is worse in bright rooms, as it can't overcome very bright glare, and blacks look slightly purple when there's a lot of ambient light on the screen. However, this monitor's matte screen reduces this purple tint compared to glossy QD OLED models. Experience a brighter world. Content springs to life in 4K OLED, brilliant imagery shines with 250 nits, TYP, of brightness and a wider spectrum of colors, shades and contrasts. The NQ8AI Gen 3 processor also upscales lower resolutions to nearly 4K. Outmaneuver opponents with supreme speed, dodge, counter and engage faster with OLED technology, offering a near-instant 0.03 milliseconds response time, GTG, stay ahead with HDMI 2.1 and DisplayPort connections and a 240 Hz refresh rate and UHD resolution Superscript 1. Number 2. ASUS ROG Strix OLED XG27AQDMG. If you find the Samsung Odyssey OLED G8/G80 SDS32DG80 too expensive, check out the ASUS ROG Strix OLED XG27AQDMG instead. This monitor still has superb image quality and some advantages over the Samsung. It gets brighter in both HDR and SDR, so it works better in brighter rooms. Additionally, because it's a OLED display, deep blacks don't appear slightly purple in a room with a lot of ambient light, unlike the Samsung. Finally, even though it has a glossy screen, it still has outstanding reflection handling, so it's great if you prefer a glossy display. However, there are a few ways it's not as good for multimedia as the Samsung monitor. It has a 1440p resolution, so content looks less detailed and sharp, and its smaller screen is less immersive. Additionally, HDR colors don't look as vivid, and its glossy display doesn't look as consistent in different lighting conditions. Additionally, it doesn't have a remote or any integrated apps like Netflix, so you'll need to use the monitor with a PC, console, or streaming device to watch TV shows and movies. 26.5-inch QHD, 2560 by 1440, glossy OLED gaming monitor with 240 Hz refresh rate and 0.03 milliseconds response time for immersive gaming. Highly efficient custom heatsink, advanced airflow design, and ASUS OLED care functions to reduce the risk of burn-in. ROG exclusive OLED anti-flicker technology helps reduce the flicker during refresh rate fluctuations. Third-generation OLED technology provides brighter full-white windows, clearer text, and improved motion clarity. Number 3. Acer Nitro 15275 UP3 bikes. If you don't want to spend a lot of money on the best monitor for watching movies, there are some great options for a lower cost, but they aren't OLED like the ASUS ROG Strix OLED XG27AQDMG. The Acer Nitro 15275 UP3 bikes is a cheaper alternative to the ASUS that's great for watching multimedia content but doesn't display the same deep and inky blacks. Instead, it features mini LED backlighting with a local dimming feature that helps improve the contrast ratio in dark scenes. However, it doesn't eliminate all blooming. Although it's not as good in dark rooms as the ASUS, it's a better choice if you want to use it in a bright room as it easily fights glare, even in very bright environments. It also gets very bright in HDR, enough for even large highlights to stand out against the rest of the image. However, there are a few downsides compared to the ASUS. It has narrower viewing angles, so it isn't ideal for sharing your screen with others. However, it's still fine if you want to watch content while sitting directly in front of it. Additionally, fast-moving objects look somewhat blurry at 60 Hz, though this only affects you if you connect your computer to the monitor at 60 Hz or use an attached streaming device. 27-inch WQHD, 2560 by 1440 widescreen IPS PC gaming monitor. AMD FreeSync Premium Technology. Refresh rate 180 Hz using DisplayPort, 144 Hz using HDMI port, response time 1 millisecond, G to G, up to 0.5 milliseconds, G to G, pixel pitch 0.233 mm, 2 speakers, 2 watts per speaker. VESA mounting compliant, 100 by 100 mm, ergostand, ergonomic tilt, -5 degrees to 25 degrees, height adjustment range, 4.7-inch swivel, 360 degrees pivot, plus or minus 90 degrees. Ports, 1x DisplayPort 1.2, 2x HDMI 2.0 ports and 1x audio out port, DisplayPort and HDMI cable included.